Michael from Database Dreams. I'm going to take you through the music section of DJ2020. This project's still under design, but it's pretty much finished. I'm just adding a load of tracks and testing the booking system and things like that. So if we get started and go straight to the music section, as you can see, there's 4 tabs there: artists, recording, track, and play collection. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by playing the collection. Alright, so if I choose, say, reggae classics, alright, these are reggae songs I like. You notice it comes up straight away and starts playing it. It'll play the first track it finds. Right, but if I want to change, go to, say, Israelites, Desmond Decker. Alright, now I can turn it up, go down. I don't want too high because I turn the music off completely. Alright, and I can pause it and then play. You have to press play again. Stop it. Alright, you have to press play again. Obviously, you start up again, and it'll start from the beginning of the track. Like if I want to play the whole list, it'll play the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks. I just click on play all tracks. Right, it won't play all the tracks. It'll play what's left in the list. If you click on the first one and it's on play all track, it'll play the whole list. Alright. Or if you want to play random tracks, it will stop that last track and then find the first random track. It will download it as it needs to. Alright. If you notice, the actual play random track button has changed, and now it's got the red little circle in it inside it. Right, you can still go from one to another, Police and Thieves, Junior Marvin, and you notice it's in my favourites as well as reggae collections, and there's the genre of reggae. Alright, you put dance type in there if you wanted to. You can actually add the dance types and genre collections into this list. So if I wanted to say test, alright, it would ask me if I want to add it. Click yes, and it will automatically add it for you. Alright, as I don't want that, I can delete it. If I want to delete that, I'll just open it up and delete that. Alright, that's gone. Alright, so stop that random. It will carry on playing Police and Thieves, but it will stop at the end of the track. Alright, so let's go to another one. Artists. Let's find Madonna, MAD. Alright, now if I type in MAD, now what I've done is it says close screen after selection. What it would do is if I only want to find one particular, or just use one particular artist's tracks or track or whatever, I can close this, automatically close the screen, but I don't want to. I want to keep on doing so. I want to show you this search. See, as I've typed in MAD, it will play anything that starts with MAD. So as you can see, as I was looking for Madonna, it's quite a list. So if I type MADO, alright, there we are, and it's the second one in the list. Click on it, it brings me up all the recordings, singles, albums, compilations. I can filter those out here, all albums. Right, so if I go, I'll leave it on albums. So we want to find Die. Let's Die Another Day. See the album there, Die Another Day. So I type in DIE, alright, and then click the search. It brings me up. If I was actually, as I was on albums, it's taken away the filter and it's showing me everything that has got Die in it or starts with Die Another Day, single, the import version, or the album Die Another Day. So I wanted to see, if I wanted to look at that album, I haven't added it yet. It's one I haven't added. Typical, isn't it? Alright, so we want albums and get rid of that and click on albums. Oh well, probably need to put a little button there to actually get rid of that. Redisplay the whole list. I'll look at that. So let's have a look at like a Virgin. I know that's added, was added. Dress you up. Now, if you wanted to play any of these tracks, you can just click the third button next to this number. All right. So if I wanted to play Love Don't Live Here Anymore, I click the button there, and it opens the player up. All right. If it's the first time you've actually opened it up since you've opened the program, it takes a second or two longer. As you can see, it's downloaded that track before I started playing it. Now I start playing it. It tells you how long you've got left on the track. Alright. Again, if you wanted to add a genre, dance type, or collection, alright, you could do that, or credits. But if you're on play all tracks, right, and you edit it, it may stop at that particular track. It won't play anymore, because it will detect if you actually editing the actual music player track and stop it, because it'll come up with an error. So I've actually protect that. Alright. But if you don't edit the actual any of these track genre, dance type, or collection, it will just carry on playing it as for until the end of the list. Again, you can go random. It will just start at any random one. Download it as it needs to, and then start it up. Yeah. Alright, so we close down that. Alright, so let's go back to the let's go do recording. Now what you can do is you can actually, I want to add I want to find a recording. Let's go to location. Alright, search. Alright, takes a little bit longer to do some searches. Obviously I won't explain why. But you can say, as you can see, that's the actual Dina Carroll single. Alright, and it's in box 1. So if you've actually got tracks in boxes like I used to have years and years ago, I used to carry out around box after box of singles. In my day, it was like 7-inch singles, 12 inches, and LPs, vinyl. In them days, it was vinyl. When I stopped, it only just started to come into CDs. Alright, so if you want to play that any particular track, you can do. And again, it comes up with the track, downloads it. Alright, and you can just stop it. It doesn't really matter. It just stops itself. Stops the player. Alright, now do a search for a track. Now I've got a track in I added the other day, and I love this track. So we'll do a search. You see, this search is really fast. So it just comes up. Press the button, it comes straight up. Now the one I want is Andrea Day. Alright, so rise up. It'll bring up the album. You notice on this one, as I've only downloaded one track, although I added the whole album because I wanted to, I only downloaded one track. I could have attached this track to the single, but I got it from the album, so I added the whole album, which I'll cover later. Just to show you how the different options for adding tracks to an album and how you can add details to an album. So if you click on, say, Gina and Juice, the button's disabled. But if I click on Rise Up, which is the one I've got, it enables it and allows you to play it. It will check the actual track, make sure it's there and in the right location, alright, before it starts playing it. And as this one's already on my system, because I've played it about 4 times today, so well. Alright, you start playing it. You can't move backwards and forwards in the track yet. I haven't figured that one out yet. It's in my favourites, as you can see. Alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. I've purposely broken the link here. We want Belinda Carlisle, Heaven on Earth. So let's go and Let's go into Belinda Carlisle. So I type in Belinda C and it brings up what I want. Alright. Now we want Heaven on Earth, don't we? So we want the album, filtered by album. Heaven on Earth, where is it? Heaven on Earth. That's not that's the one we want. As I said, I've got over 230,000 recordings on here, singles, albums, DVDs, because a friend of mine was nice enough to actually let me have his data from Chart Tracker. Now if I go and play any of these, because if you go back here, you'll see I've Heaven on Earth, it's got a 1 on it. I've edited that name just to purposely break the connection. Right. So what happened is, although it's finding it, alright, it's checked the file, checked the track to make sure it's actually playable. And as the link's been broken, because I've renamed the what's name, now I can actually edit the files by going there and changing all the file for that particular album. But it's not recommended to actually change the folder names. I just did that to show you, so I'll put it back. Hopefully it's going to let me. Yes, it's going to let me. So now if I want to play it, it's found it and it opens up and plays it. See, downloads it. Alright. So it's well protected, so you can't be, there's not really a lot you can do to it to damage it. Although, you know, as I say, it's still under design. But anyway, that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.